It's the CalebDMTG Show.
I'm gonna warm up with a little bit of Bant control here. Ozymandias took down a legacy thing with this yesterday. They said they wanted to play like a lot of engineered explosives for the meta. Pop a bunch of artifacts and stuff. They said Force Figure overperformed for them in the board, so I added a third one. It's kind of iffy, eh? Hey JK, hey Matsu, Sapaj, Monkeries, everybody. Our hand is weak, is strong against Wasteland. There's that. The mana's good. Mana's too good. There's too many fucking lands here. Our hand needs Brainstorm is what it needs.
Oh shit, what up?
I was so excited to have my graveyard hate card against Oops All Spells, and then they thought seized me. I mean, this isn't Oops All Spells. If they take Sylvan Library and not the graveyard hate card, maybe this is I don't know, maybe they're gonna belch me or something. Hey, what are 9? Thanks for 51 months. Thanks. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing in the champs. You like the decks in the title? Nice. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't make sense because... Jeez. Sometimes it doesn't make sense because I'm not sure what decks I'm going to be playing. But if I know, I like to put them in the title. We'll have a heads up. No, my endurance. I've seen a lot of people playing that card, that endurance card. Graveyard hate, good against Delver too. Confused about what my opponent's doing? Seems like they're doing like normal mono black aggro stuff, right? Spin up 5/5s. They did get a few 5/5s out of the openings list. Sure. Kinda seems like this might hurt them more than me. Decks in the title for cube streams would be nice. Where I like predict the archetypes that I'm gonna draft. Hey Schmitzels, hope you're doing well too. And I'm gonna start chilling on lands pretty soon. like stop making land drops, so if I draw a Brainstorm, I can convert them into real cards. Eight more turns? Let's go. Ice Fang, go in the distance. Food Chain Goblin? Yeah, sometime. I don't know. I actually think this is worth countering. Because Uro is one of our win conditions. On the other hand, well, yeah, we can't get the Uro in the graveyard. Yeah, I'm gonna counter this. And hopefully it wasn't bait. I might speed things up a little bit. John Carpenter's The Thing. I mean, it's pretty great. One of my favorites. They pitched an Elvish Spirit Guide, so they could play another Elvish Spirit Guide.
Every time I reach, you're standing below. Lift me with helium, fill me with oxygen. Oh, you are everything that keeps me breathing. When I'm up too high, I'll always be alright. Because I know that you are by my side. You are my life support, my respiration. Oh, you are everything that keeps me breathing.
Yeah, that one. Hey Schmitzels, thanks for the 1,000 bits. So I haven't played this Uro. How new is new, Schmitzels? Are you talking about LW? I've heard LW. Butterfly 3000? I have not heard it. That makes me excited. Go Force of Vigor against them. Don't explosives. Am I just like already good? Let's just add 3 Force of Vigors and cut the 3 Endurances. I did Snow Schwartz, yeah. I rallied back after losing round 1 to go 7-1. Sold my packs to buy another copy of Force of Negation for today's stream. Felt sweet. What do y'all think about this? I like having a Force in the opener. But I don't like the one land. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'd like this hand a lot better if we had a cantrip or something. They also kept a one-lander? Alright, fair enough. Ooh. And just like that, our keep was perfect. Noobs. I played against some really good players, if McWinsauce. Fucking, I think I played against someone who just, like, literally just top-8'd the PT. Yeah, didn't Jabberwocky, like, literally just crush some event? I want to brainstorm and find a better land, but I'll wait a turn. It's not like we're under any pressure here. Correct, Nonus. If we brainstorm here and find a land, we get to slam Jace and start Fate Sealing. So tempting. Alright, fuck it. Click through the old attack there. Hey, Count Coco Fang, thanks for 500 bits. I actually feel like I should be doing some brainstorming. Shit. Well, that's fucking hot. Thanks, Pants with Legends. Thanks, Endo Jackson. I'm feeling very good. This is just fine, right?
Oh shit, what up?
What up? Hey, Eva the Biva. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 31 months. Yeah, happy Pride. Throw some bricks at a bank. I'm into it. The helm even like gave us a scry there. Kind of hot. No, Noble Helium. You either let it deck you or you don't. I think we brainstorm and look for another blue card.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Guys. Zombie here.
Not too shabby.
Welcome back. Zombie here. You think I'm beautiful?
Uro and Sylvan Library are so good together. Yeah, I saw Anzid was working on Bant control last time I caught his stream. I'm playing the version that Ozzy took it all down with like 1 or 2 tweaks. Ozymandias. You follow the right people on Legacy Twitter, and you don't actually have to check the Magic Online deck dumps ever. Endurance reshuffling your yard to give you more omens in late game. Omens? What's an omen? Hey Wheezy, thanks for the 34 months. Oh, prismatic ending, sure. Pretty good verse file there, huh? Is prismatic ending looking good? You just watched me exile a turn 1 Aether Vial. Did that seem good to you? feel like this is a fine card to force.
Oh shit.
I think letting it resolve and hitting with ending would also be fine. I'm gonna force it. Hey, Dobbs just Dobbs into the 14 months. I think I want to give them their choice between Abundant Harvest and Prismatic Ending. Making Prismatic Ending cost 2 more actually seems totally fine, right? Let's actually do this. Is there a rush to cast that Abundant Harvest? I don't think so. I'm just gonna pass. Indian food? I didn't actually have Indian food. Nice scrambler.
What up?
Hey, Epic Poning Pie. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for sharing the Prime. So I should have gotten a basic, I don't know, not a forest there, because then I could fire off this Abundant Harvest. Which would have been nice. Stoneforge with Delver. I don't do that very often, no. They recruited for Stoneforge Mystic.
Oh shit, what up?
Abundant Harvest is very similar to Preordain. I think one of the reasons it's in here over Preordain is because there are some green pitch cards in here as well, not just blue pitch cards. Hey, Red7, thanks for the sub, thanks for 39 months. I did not know that a single bee will only produce about 1/12 of a teaspoon of honey in its lifetime. And knowing that, I kind of value bees a lot less. Hey, Sir Nimley, thanks for gifting a sub to Snack Bandit 420. Congrats, Snack Bandit. At Soft Numb, thanks for the 17 months. good luck and don't die. I can promise one of those things. I guess I'm supposed to make an arrow here. They can, of course, Stoneforge and Sword of Fire and Ice and hit us, and then they get to draw a card. But then we're just, like, drawing cards at each other. You want my secret to immortality? Well, if I shared it to you, it wouldn't be a secret. So it's actually impossible for me to share a secret of immortality. Or any other secret, right? Just attack. This is attack. Look at ending this Batter Skull. I think I want to. Yeah, this is fine. Wait, that doesn't fucking work, does it? Let's bring Meguro then.
Oh shit, what up?
Let's harvest for land again.
Oh shit, what up?
Oh shit, what up?
Oh shit, what up? Oh shit, what up? Oh shit, what up?
Congratulations to Royo Platano, to Fake Jake, to Tower 52, to Captain Trips,
Oh, shit,
to 300
what up?
Spartans, 1 lost, to Bant TCG, to Final Boss Goss, to MK Osler, to 20 Triss, to Hank Scorp
Oh shit,
10.
what up?
Congrats, folks, and I think Schmitzels.
Oh shit, what up? Oh shit, what up?
Let's go ahead and ponder.
Oh shit, what up?
I'm just gonna shuffle here. We literally only have one basic left in the deck, so I'm gonna crack this now. So I don't draw it. And now the concern is them having a Flicker Wisp as their last card to save the Sword of Fire and Ice from Prismatic Ending. Would be the way that they could have to stay in this game. Oh, interesting. They didn't put it on the Germ. They could imply that they have a Flicker Wisp, because if I Swords the Recruiter, then they get to blink it. Let's lead by attacking. Explosives here is interesting, isn't it? E for 1 is good. I think E for 3 was also worth considering. Like maybe if I Prismatic Ending Vial here, they put in Flicker Wisp, and then E for 3 is pretty strong. But this does let me get the sword. Yeah, we would kill our own Uro. I think there's a good chance. Yeah, we'd lose our Uro here anyway. Maybe I should have kept a Force from earlier. I've been to the Force because we didn't have an answer to the Vial at the time. But now I feel silly. Because this Palace Jailer might just run away with the game. If I get the Monarch back, the Uro just goes straight to the bin again. Yeah, we were so far ahead, and I kind of let them slip back in the game. That Palace Jailer. Right. Possible Ice Fang's supposed to be trading with something here. Fuck. Well, that was a big old bummer, huh? Do I just pass? Yeah, I guess I just pass. Do I have tips for Modern Horizons 2 draft? I was having a lot of luck with, let's go ahead and brainstorm here. With like the 4 and 5 color piles. I literally can't endurance block Spellbinder, because I'd have to fetch and go to 8, and then I would take 8 exactly from the other creatures. So I have to Swords here, and I have to Swords the Germ. Or the Skyclave. Is Swordsing Skyclave better? We get a 3/3. I think I want explosives on 3 is what I want to do. I went 7-1 natural order. Our set's interesting versus the Monarch. Hey, Yama Killer, thanks for the raid. Welcome, folks. Tuning into our first game of Legacy on the night. Or, I'm sorry, second round. First game of the second round. We played against Mono Black Control first. I started this game very ahead, and then I've slowly been letting it slip away from me. Yes, they want to put this Batter Skull on, like, not a 3-drop, right? Yeah, exactly. We need to crack this before blocks. And we need to fire off Endurance before blocks. And the Endurance will target ourselves and put all our removal back into the deck, I think. Well, I might need this stuff in the graveyard to get a row back. Like, there's a line, it's not a very good line, but there's a line where I go like Jace Bounce, Palace Jailer, and get a hit in with Endurance. And then we would get the Euro back, but the Euro would go to our graveyard. Yeah, we have other copies of Endurance to target ourselves. Let's target them for now. It says up to 1. We didn't need to do this. I don't mind like putting their vials and stuff back into their deck though, I don't think.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey Chandlertron, thanks for the 16 months. Nice. That's such a good draw. Pay life? Can't pay life you don't have. Do I even get a row back here? Maybe I just like Jace Fate Seal. Yeah, let's get a row back. Maybe I should have brainstormed first in case I found another land. If we even have lands left. I need to watch my clock. I need to watch my clock and my library. I only have 16 cards left, and now I have the Monarch. And they have 42 life.
Oh shit, what up?
Wearing a heart that was bred within. Thought it'd break with each unhappy ending. So I never let the story begin. Stumbled as a moving target. Living my days on the run. Tripping through doorways and over possibilities. Dodging bullets in slow motion. But here I stand, ready now to fall again. 'Cause with you is where I wanna be. Draw your bow, baby, now release your arrow. When you do, make sure who you see. Aim for me. Aim for me.
I'm aware that I can endurance myself. I was talking about it as a line earlier.
The trigger of your love shoots stronger than I've ever known, and with a steady hand you never fumble, letting light into my trembling soul. And now I'm breathing in the moment, living my days for the fun. I dropped my guard and lost my armor. I surrendered to your smoking gun. Here I stand, ready now to fall again. 'Cause with you is where I wanna be. Draw your bow, baby, now release your arrow. When you do, make sure I'm who you see. Aim for me. Aim for me. Aim for me.
Not gonna be talking to the chat very much because I don't have any time on my clock. So please don't tag me, thank you.
Aim for me. Draw your bow, baby, now release your arrow. When you do, make sure you aim for me.
Just game 2, Slurs. Just game 2. Yeah, endurance seems sweet. I might cut a Jace. Is this enough blue cards for force? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus 8, 20? Yeah, 20 is fine. It's not like amazing, but it's fine. There's like a pile of removal and some arrows. The reasoning for endurance in the main deck is that it's very good. It's good against a lot of opponents. It was good the last game, right? Good against Delver, good against graveyard decks. In that game, like, it went long, so we ended up, like, targeting ourselves so we wouldn't deck. It's got a lot of use. Hell's even good against Doomsday combo. Do you think Force of Negation is better than Force of Vigor? What are you trying to Force Negation? Equipment, files, maybe swords. Considering firing off a bad brainstorm here. Maybe I should have left that alone. Kept it as like a Force of Vigor target. Yeah, I think that would have been better. Does it stop me from Ice Fanging on their turn though? Interesting. Nice.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Lord of Depression, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 37 months. One's got some options, huh? They have to decide if they want to keep double porting me, if they could want to like put the Battle Skull in the Stoneforge Mystic and get a hit in here. It looks like they are going to keep double porting me, which should be fine. Wasteland's a little brutal.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey Triplin, thanks for gifting a sub. Congrats to Lucas the Dragon. I think attacking here is fine. I think not attacking here is also fine. Boy. Six mana? Is this a mech spell? Maybe this is wrong. Maybe I should have just like seen if I could ride the endurance to victory. Because you get to keep the endurance. So they would have a Stoneforge Mystic, I have an endurance. Maybe I'm just supposed to like draw forces and stuff. Cataclysm was the spell they played. So we would have gone down to 1 land, is why I scooped. On the play? On the play with 4 minutes is like not really enough time.
Last night, visions of sunsets fade down into the night sky.
I'm just gonna play like the 1 arrow.
Moonlight eyes, the fog lights clearing the darkness, the black skies hiding the bright sky. Your hand race for attention. Eyes up above these.
I wish when you were searching your library you would remember the size you want, so you don't have to resize every fucking time.
These last days, I can save these last days. Up above, up above, up above. These cold waves, I can save these
Just every time.
days. Last night, visions of darkness, face up under the night sky. Your eyes ghost over moonlight. Eyes up above these cold waves. Up above these cold waves. I can save these last days. I can save.
Their opponent's playing a Wasteland deck. That's why we're getting basics. If we were getting non-basics, we would have 2 lands here instead of 3, right? Because I just played a Wasteland. God, port makes everything so fucking slow. It'd be nice to be able to run out explosives on numbers that I want to pop later. Like play 1-on-1, so if they play a vial, we can pop it. The risk to doing that is if they then like flicker wisp the explosives, we don't get to use it at all. I should have swords to the germ, so I would then have a blue card for swords here. Because then good Jace Brainstorm, right? Answer to Jace, Killerfish.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Shadow Kid, thanks for the 9 months. We can endurance ourselves here, so we still have forces in our deck. It's probably better than letting it resolve.
Oh shit, what up?
His explosives on 2 is awful. J-Salt is very slow. Well, shit, hum. Yeah, it's not enough time, hum. You know, 7 seconds on the clock. Yeah. So you force a Vigor the 2 equipment here and get to attack in for 5, hit him down to 18 or whatever. You're probably winning that game. But I think it probably takes like at least another 4 minutes. Anyway. I feel good about my sideboarding. Like bringing in the Force of Vigors. Those are pretty sweet. Not a control deck unless you go to time just from normal play speed. Yeah. I know it was my first time playing like a long grindy game with the deck. Gotta get in the mode. Gotta get more caffeine in me. Used like 15 minutes on game 1. How does the deck feel? This deck? Oh, this deck's great. This deck just took down the Legacy tournament yesterday. A few strong Legacy players have been grinding with it. Should I have conceded game 1? The game that we won? No. What the fuck? Then you just died of the Cataclysm in game 2 and you're not even in the match. I should have played faster game 1. Your question doesn't make any sense. Yeah, something like that, Red 7. I don't know. Usually I'm only grinding like leagues and cubes and stuff, so I don't pay a ton of attention to the premier events on Moto. God, they do not have very many cards. They do not have the mana to activate their Informer, which means Swords to Plowshares gets to be quite good. Which is very lucky for us. We have an anti-graveyard card in hand, which is really good against Oops All spells, but we didn't have a green card to pitch to it. Prismatic Ending continuing to be amazing. So I like having a blue land for Jace here, but I don't like not having a green card for Endurance or Force of Will. So I'm actually going to shuffle this. Fair enough, hold stick back. Fair enough. Good to know where you stand. So another Endurance comes in. Contagious Priest hits them, right? They play like Narcomoeba. Flusterstorm is interesting. Meddling Mage seems like way too slow. But it's not like I want this stuff. I'm gonna bring in some Force of Vigors just to have more green cards for Endurance. This is 18 right now. 18's like kind of a minimum. And then I'll just bring in these Flusterstorms too. Swords was good there though. Yeah, but that's not their common opening. That's not their typical opener. We did not. I lost to the clock against the white deck. They were also on like 4 minutes or something, and it's not like I was playing exceedingly slow. Sylvan Library takes up so much time. I should have like turned it off like once I had turned the corner in that game, so I didn't have to respond to the trigger each time. Why'd I keep this hand? What is wrong with me? This is like the worst hand possible against the turn 1 deck. Oh, I kept this hand so I could dodge Cabal Therapy. Perfect. My opponent's over there like, who the fuck doesn't mulligan to Force of Will against Oops All spells? What is this person doing? Good hand in the dark? Yeah. We are, of course, not playing in the dark. So I'm actually going to do an end-of-turn Brainstorm, which is not a common line, but we're going to untap and fire off Abundant Harvest and Ponder. Find some nice disruption. The only time to fire off the end-of-turn Brainstorm is if you don't think you're going to have enough time to actually play out all your shit. If it's like super important that you get something as soon as possible. Fucking uh-oh. Whew. We've gotten very lucky to not just be fucking dead here. Yeah, this round will not go to time. You're not wrong. Something kind of cool about Force of Vigor here is if they do play a Chrome Mox, we can exile it before with the trigger on the stack, and they won't be able to get to use it for mana. Wild Cantor has entered the battlefield. I think I do Force of Negation this, because it hides the rest of my hand. Does naming Dread Return win the game? I don't know. You can name Informant, but there's two different informants. I don't know if they have an answer to Meddling Mage. Meddling Mage on Cabal Therapy, so they can't hit our Endurance. That would be funny. Naming Belcher. Yeah, naming Belcher could make sense. Alright, feeling pretty confident now. I don't think I should be Fate Sealing here, actually. I should have brainstormed. I'm not trying to lock them, I'm just trying to kill them quickly. And Earl kills them quicker than Jace, I think. God, my keep was so bad. I got so lucky to win that game too. I think you're like 95% in game 3 if you just like keep a hand with one of your 4 endurances, 4 force of wills, or a couple force negations, or even fluster storms on the play. Yeah, no carpet. Some people fucking love carpet. Put it in like every single green sideboard. I find my Delver opponents fetch like a basic mountain, have 1 island, just murder me. Is that a real bear in the back? It is. The realist. Fucking Sir Barrington keeps it 100. Uh-oh. I've seen a lot of people get frustrated about this card's existence in Legacy. I have to imagine that if Dreadhorde got banned, Ragavan is like not long for this world. Am I supposed to force negation this? Just to exile it and keep the Monk Delirium? I don't think so. I don't agree with that. The idea that people dropping $40 on it are crazy. Or $80 or anyway. Like Wizards usually lets people like play with the cards for a bit before they get banned or whatever. I would not only not ban Daze, I think it's ridiculous that people are talking about it.
Oh shit, what up?
Nice. Hey, Connor Ryan, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 21 months. I think Wasteland and Brainstorm are both way more egregious cards than Daze is. Yeah, I sympathize with that argument, Basic. I think if you're banning based on gameplay, you're not fucking talking about Daze over like more busted cards like Brainstorm and Wasteland. Daze is an incredibly fair card in comparison to those cards. And it doesn't lead to as many non-games. So if you're talking about street format gameplay and you don't care about format identity and banning staples and stuff, then you're not going to touch Daze for those reasons. And if you do care about format identity and catering to entrenched players that like want to play the same decks they've played for hundreds of years or whatever, then you're also not talking about banning Daze, because it's one of those. It's a format staple that kind of defines the format. So regardless of what your how you think the ban list should be approached, I don't think there's a good argument for banning Daze. I don't know if it's in my my top 10 cards that I would watch for Legacy. What should be banned? Well, if anything, I think you should watch Ragavan, because, I mean, they just banned Dreadhorde, and Ragavan does something really similar, right? Where it just runs away with the game, like, immediately. Connect once, hit a cantrip, etc. The double bolting Uro, amazing. God, we could just bring it back if we wanted to. Ban all duels. Cast this now. The Vista doesn't actually have anything to grab, but it is another card in the graveyard for Uro and a potential shuffle. If they're replaying Delver here, I don't think they should be fetching. They can use the Delver as a upkeep scry if they have a fetch land in play. If they don't want to draw the card, they can get a reshuffle. Is that a joke, Abe? Survival was never unfair in elves. So we're in a spot where if they like hit Forked Bolt specifically, then they get to clear my Quaddles and kill my Jace, and then we just like untap and remake Guro. Survival did do Vengevine stuff, yes. This is like probably the first era of Legacy where I think they could unban Survival and have it be fine, to be honest. There's like main deckable disenchants in every color. There's fucking main deckable graveyard hate in like every color. It's not like Survival's better than like Hagak or whatever, right? Survival was not banned before Legacy was a thing. You're talking to the person who broke Vengevine Survival on GP Columbus back in 2010, 11 years ago. They're just two-color Delvers, so I don't want back to basics. I'm not sure about Flusterstorms. Yeah. Let me cut, like, this stuff, maybe? More Prismatics. Yeah. Do we even want Explosive? Do I just cut Forces? Just be all removal? I actually do like having counters if it helps you resolve something sweet. Maybe I cut Jaces. And leave it at 2 explosives. Explosives might like snag 2 1-drops. I literally just added the 4th Endurance. It's really, really good in this matchup, White Seal. I disagree. And you're saying that we don't need all of them. Do I keep an up-to-date Legacy collection? Sort of. So, like, I never really had a lot of Legacy decks. So you're saying still doesn't really fit. But I usually have, like, 1 or 2 on hand over the years. And then when I want to play a specific deck for a tournament, I'll borrow the cards from a friend. And that's where I'm at right now. For a while, I didn't have like any cards when I first started streaming. And right now I have a couple Legacy decks in paper. One of them I'll be playing later, that Smog Storm deck. You want to unban Flash? I have not seen any brews for squirrels in Legacy or Modern. What an interesting question. Do I like the cards in Modern Horizons 2? That's another interesting question. I've been enjoying how Modern Horizons 2 has impacted Modern. I've had a lot of fun playing Modern lately. Like, it's fun to meme about how there's a saga is broken and stuff, but I've been enjoying the play patterns that it gives. And I like that anti-artifact sideboard cards are relevant again. They used to be like a pillar of Modern, was like Affinity, and people would play cards like Stony Silence and Ancient Grudge and stuff. And then there was a while where people just like didn't need to board those cards anymore. And now we're back to a place where like artifacts matter again. In a way that removal is actually good. So it may not be a common sentiment, but I've been enjoying it. Yeah, right, Mattman? A lot of those old decks that like got completely neutered with the Mox Opal ban are like playable again. It's been kind of fun. How's my night been going? It's been going pretty well. When they get Delirium, these things have to attack each turn. Makes the 3-4 kind of insane. Ozymandias was saying that his version of this Bant control deck was intended to chew up Delver. The King of Kings. Yeah. I mean, he's a Moto grinder. Obviously, his name is a Watchmen reference. How good has Abundant Harvest been? Abundant Harvest is good. I think it's about as good as Preordain. The difference between Abundant Harvest and like Ponder and Preordain is that it lets you keep more one-land hands. Or at least it lets you keep them with more confidence. I also can't wait for the Sandman series on Netflix. I'm really excited for that. Did you see the promo where Neil Gaiman was like just super involved with the production, talking to people on set and stuff? Neil Gaiman's a fun person to follow on Twitter and what. He's always like responding to fans and sharing stories and talking about the adaptations of his works. He's up, Ozymandias. Yeah, I didn't change much. I threw a third Force of Vigor in the sideboard. Partially because I didn't have a third Force of Negation, and partially because you said that it was overperforming. I brought all three in against Death and Taxes, and it felt really good. Congrats on the win yesterday, BT Dubs. I've not listened to the Sandman Audible presentation, no. I have the comics. Yeah, Trisket? What was a bad Neil Gaiman adaptation? Can you name one? I can't fucking name one. There's Good Omens. Was great. Caroline was sweet.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey Red7, thanks for gifting a sub to Ozymandias. You don't like the American Gods TV show? I thought that was great. Really enjoyed that. Preacher was not a Neil Gaiman adaptation. Yeah, I haven't seen Lucifer either. I know it's got good reviews. And some people I respect really enjoyed it. But I haven't actually seen it myself, so I can't speak to it. Lucifer is based on Neil Gaiman's characters. I wouldn't say that it has nothing to do with him. They like credited him as a writer on the show. Tempted Narset here. Well, we scryed 4 cards closer to an answer to this collector. Hard for me to forget something I never knew existed, Bill. go for endurance, I guess. They have 2 cards in hand. They could just like have a swords for me. But then like maybe Ice Fang's live the turn after.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, I'm Living Fiend, thanks to the sub, thanks to the 5 months. What kind of teenage girl am I? Not a very good one. Is main deck Collector Oath a common thing? Yeah, in like a Green Sun Zenith Bullet deck, right? A lot of people are experimenting with like artifact decks thanks to Saga. And Collector would have been a fine main deck card even before then. We could Endurance here to get rid of the Heath. I think I'd rather save it for mid-combat. How's my record collection looking? Pretty great. Elves doesn't always main deck it. But a lot of times, yeah. Well, I'm not scared of Quaddle. Quaddle doesn't have Death Touch right now. This attack's making me wish that I'd Endurance to eat their fetch earlier. Yeah, correct, Nathan. That is swords anyway. Maybe they're playing around Endurance plus Swords to Plowshares. I don't know. How do I like Bant control? I think it's reasonable. I timed out in the second round with it, but we won our other rounds so far. Gonna tap real suspicious like. So they can't like monkey with my lands thanks to Wasteland. This Jace isn't off-center. He's just moving real fast. You try taking a picture of Jace the Mind Sculptor. Dude's got moves. Stop. How bad is Jace, Bounce Collector, Crack Explosives for 2? How bad is that? We lose the Jace, but we do finally get rid of the Sylvan Library. It's pretty bad, I think.
shit, what up?
Probably should have done this differently. Played the island first and then played the fetch off of Uro, just in case I wanted to play the Sylvan Library here. Because then I could have Forest up right now. But then I wouldn't be able to play Swords if I found Swords. Well, anyway. Hey, Big Iron Scruff, thanks to the sub, thanks for the 25 months. Jace Bounce doesn't let you double explosives. They just untap and replay the Oath. You don't have enough mana to double explosives there. Hey, Asymptotic Ape, thanks for the 45 months. Glad you've been enjoying the decks. Does the library still matter? It certainly does. Could draw them 2 extras here. They got fetch every turn for filtering. Maybe this guy will steal a card. Yeah, if it was the library plus something else, it would make more sense. I agree. Because then you're not 2 for 1-ing yourself, you'd be 2 for 2-ing. Well, fuck. I wonder if this deck could play a Wastelander too. Just so the Caracas is less obnoxious. Fucking hate that card. This is starting to be like a really difficult game. Like, if you find Swords for the Oath now, they've got the Mother of Runes to protect it.
I just want to go back.
Can it be? Here to be a big old jerk. Alright, Sylvan Library. Right. Do I shame concede? I actually can't answer this. Force of Will. Wait, do I draw Force of Will? Let's play Ice Fang right now. Then I'll know if I scoop or not. I was planning on going Jace, Bounce, Mother of Runes here, but I guess I don't do that now. I guess I just pass. Maybe endurance attacks. Well, that was awesome. They chumped because we popped this explosives on 2, like we'd lose our own Sylvan Library, as well as our Ice Fang. And they're only at 6. There's no Terminus in the deck now.
May we have your attention, please?
Probably red 7. I even pitched Uro to a Force earlier. Because the Croc is nonsense. Then just like Stone forgot about it anyway. Crocus in Modern. I feel like there's less legendary creatures that matter in Modern than there are in Legacy. It is still an obnoxious card, though. Nice. Do I want to pay 4?
Please do not leave cases or parcels unattended anywhere on the station. Any unattended articles are likely to be removed without warning.
Oh god. Getting Uro back here would gain me 3 life and draw me a card. But then they would bounce it with Caracas. I think it's a little bit better to hold up Force of Will. There is one more basic in the deck, yeah. With a 3rd island. Yay. It's all so easy! And we have 5 more minutes than we had against our Death and Taxes opponent. I actually have enough time to finish the damn match. With how worthless Engineered Explosives was, maybe I don't want the 3rd one. Maybe just 2 is fine. Endurance was sweet. Endurance has been sweet. I think let's do this. Yeah, I know it's Maverick, not the Death and Taxes. Against Death and Taxes, game 1, we only had 10 minutes going into the next round. Yeah, back to basics is good against them, isn't it? Should bring him in over the Force Negation and the Narset. Do something like this. Yeah, my sentence was, at least what I intended to say, maybe I misspoke, was that we have 5 more minutes on the clock than we did against Death and Taxes. Ending sweet. I think 2 endurance is probably closer to correct than 3, or closer to correct than 4, but 3 might be fine. You're fine, Nathan. I don't know if we Ice Fang versus Sylvan. I think I'm just gonna Sylvan on 2. Hey, Bionol, I'm only doing one of those things. How dare you put words in my mouth? I guess the Talia on 2, and that'll make a better decision for us. I do not watch sports. We're both just jamming 3-mana Sylvan Libraries. Yeah, I'm gonna still play it. LCS is esports. I haven't watched LCS in a while. You're a big UFC fan? I'm just big. Next turn, I think we fire off Uro, depending on what we see off Sylvan Library, obviously, but firing off Uro and then holding up Force of Will could be good. They paid a lot of life. They're down to 9. Oh yeah, highlights can be super cool. I watched the Bulls documentary thing that was on Netflix. Really focused around Michael Jordan. Yeah, the last Mamba. Well, I guess that's worth countering, huh? This has been the slowest Euro of my life. If we had a second Ice Fang, we'd actually have, like, sort of a clock here. Fuck. Man. Okay. Well, rip Burrow. And they get to gain life. How do I win this fucking game? Probably starts with a brainstorm hum. The fly's too small, you can't see where it lands. A little itty bitty little thing. I think my second clap actually got it. That's true. You can't cast spell lands. You're not wrong there. They are playing Grist. Amazing. Perfect. All right, you win. The game made Endurance look really good, and maybe a third Engineered Explosives look really good. Well, they have Teague that can turn off explosives. I was just wondering if we want to like all 3 Euros. I think we still do. Well, let's cut one for a force negation. If they have all those walkers. Yeah, this is fine. Cut a couple lands for a 19-land deck, yeah. I do not think Meddling Mage is good in this matchup now. What would you Meddling Mage? Their deck is like all 1-ups and shit. I kind of want to E on one. Glad I didn't E on one. Fuck. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. They did it again. Definitely would be worth forcing if we had a force. Engineer does not care about Thalia. That is correct. Whew. Whew. I'm so glad I waited. They don't have Crocus to save their shit. Endurance just gets to clock in. Who's is coming in hot, but it can only be a 3/3 currently. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, explosives number 2, here we go. Oh no, I don't have the mana. Fuck. Would've been good though. Do I just Swords this Ooze? Maybe I should have attacked first, see if they double block. I don't think they would've.
shit, what up?
Oh shit, what up? Hey, Napalm, thanks for the resub, thanks for the 10 months. What are we shuffling tonight? I just sleeved up a couple, like, random fucking bulk cards. I've got 2 Ailey Eternal Pilgrims, 1 General Tazri, 1 Fathom Feeder, and a Crush of Tentacles. And they are in the Cowboy Bebop sleeves. Dragon Shields. I bought a shit ton of them. Ooh. They can reset their dualies here. You used to think Cowboy Bebop was hentai? What? What? I will block. You've got the card opponent. You've got your own copy. I think they just forgot about Reach. You get Darker Than Black and Bible Black confused. I don't, but only because I've seen Darker Than Black and I haven't seen Bible Black. Darker Than Black was decent. Had a nice style to it.
We all want someone to love and call our own. We all want to be somewhere. Our home.
Maybe I should have tapped such that I left the planes open.
And the chill is coming on, but a change is beautiful.
Oh, I don't actually want to hit the Thalia, do I? I want to hit their endurance.
We will find someone to love who makes us whole. We will end up together, a place called home.
Still tempting to ending it. It turns off their cradle. Surprised they didn't go for a double block. Ooh, I have 2 basics left. Because if they double block, they get to eat my endurance, and I only kill their Thalia. And then they have a 3/4 when the dust settles. Whereas here they just bounce. They can still double block? What? What are you talking about? Their Thalia was tapped. Double ban Astrolabe. I can get behind that. Just ban Astrolabe again. I won! I won the match! So we went 4-1. Our one loss was to the clock in a game where we felt ahead. So, yeah, not a bad league, huh? Not a bad league. Deck is sweet. Yeah, again, this was Ozymandias' tournament winning list from yesterday. I just swapped out the Force of Negation in the sideboard for a third Force of Vigor. And everything else is the same, I think. I think we used all of our cards, too. Oh, they ran a second Engineered Explosives in the board, too. That's right. I don't know what I played over it. Oh, second Flusterstorm. I'm playing second Flusterstorm over Force of Negation. And third Force of Vigor over second Explosives in the board. Or the fourth Explosives. Anyway. Yeah, GG's. Uro is still a good card, yeah. For sure. I like her a lot in Legacy. It's a threat that Delver has trouble with. And people are talking about like trying to ban Daze out of Delver and shit. So, I'm glad Uro exists in the format. We did bring in Hydroblast. We brought in Hydroblast against Blue-Red Delver. Is Endurance the new best green creature? Endurance is really good. I had seen people play with it, and I was like, yeah, that looks okay, I guess. And then I got to play with it in this league, and I was like, nope, this is great. I can see why there's a fourth one in the sideboard. Real pleasant card to run with.